Hey guys, this is Lee here. And did you know that there's a new International Sunfish Class Association sailboat builder on the scene? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you the new International Sunfish Class Association sailboat, also known as the ISCA. I was invited by the new builder Zee Sailboats to come and check out the boat, the factory, and actually sail a brand new ISCA sailboat. And let me tell you, I'm really excited to have these new Sunfish class legal sailboats available right now. I'm going to spare you from all the politics for this video, and I'll save that for another video. And I'm excited to show you the literal nuts and bolts that go into this new International Sunfish Class Association sailboat, and I'm going to show you why it's worth an investment. I just want to tell you that I'm not sponsored by anyone. I'm not sponsored by Zee Sailboats, North Sails, or anybody. However, I am sponsored by you guys, and all I ask for is for you to smash that like button. I really appreciate it. I spoke with multiple Sunfish champion sailor and North American Sunfish champion Bill Branchiforti on his experience sailing the new International Sunfish Class Association sailboat. And he said he's been a fine professional craftsman for over 30 years. And in his skill level, he cannot through bolt and reinforce the boats through an inspection port as well as they have done in the factory themselves. Why is this important? Because throughout the day where I got to tour the factory and sail the sailboat, there has been an underlying theme for the new ISCA sailboat, and that is they want a robust boat that could be sailed for years and years and years, and would be something that your grandchildren can sail too. You could see that Zee Sailing has tested and demonstrated how strong the fittings are and the backing plates on these new sailboats. They actually hung the boat by the bow handle, the bullseye fair lead, and also the traveler. Zee worked closely with the class on learning where the previous builders had issues with the boat. Zee then took a really good vintage boat and they dissected the boat piece by piece. They studied where the past boats had their weaknesses and they reinforced those parts. The mast step was really smooth. The centerboard trunk was really smooth. The edges and the surface were perfectly smooth. One thing I noticed, scanning the boat fore and aft, top to bottom, inch by inch, I found that the boat had really nice finishes. I was pounding on the boat all over and the boat sounded really nice and solid. In my tour of the factory is that several people from Vanguard sailboats back in the day, they are now working at Zee. And so there is a nice pedigree from one of the best builders in the Sunfish history, which is Vanguard Sailboats.
A number of people that work here at Zee were at Vanguard. Steve, Bob, Don, Steve Flynn, Carlos, Carl, Bo Williams, you're the president of Zee Sailing. What are you most excited about on the ISCA?
I think we're most excited to be the new supplier of the boat so that we can consistently supply boats and parts, and we can't wait to be at the events too.
All right. So. Oh, and the biggest event is coming in December.
That's right.
At Salinas Yacht Club.
Yep, Ecuador Worlds.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome.
We're supplying 70 boats. Looking forward to it.
It's beautiful. Have you ever been?
I haven't.
Oh, you're in for a trip. You're going down?
Maybe.
Oh, you should go.
Yeah.
Check out my video. It's really nice. Bill also said that he wanted to have something that he could buy that he could let his 7-year-old daughter sail when she is college age, and that is the idea of when he buys this new ISCA boat later in the year. And if you know Bill, you know that he's very particular with his boats and his trailers. I actually featured his trailer in my video about all the different types of trailers, so you could check that out after you watch this video. I asked George Ulis about the weight of the new sailboat, and they said that they want to get the boat a little bit under 130 pounds. Now, just as a reference, the boats coming out of the Vanguard factory several years ago were about 128 pounds. So they're going to be comparable. They were really careful at Zee. They didn't overpromise any specific weight right now. They didn't want me filming a lot of the fabrication processes in the factory itself, even though I walked through them with George and Sam, because they wanted to keep some proprietary things secret. But even as some of the previous builders' boats are actually a little bit lighter, Bill Branchford said, and I quote him, "I would gladly give up a couple of pounds of extra weight for reinforcement in the new sailboat." What are reinforced by these new metal plates? All the way from the front, the bow handle, the bullseye fair lead, the deck cleat, the combing, which is a splash guard, also the main sheet block, the hiking straps fore and aft, and the gudgeon bracket and the bridle attachments. They're all going to be reinforced by metal plates. And also these metal plates are actually glassed in to the deck itself, so they're not going to fall out if you had to take a screw out. One major thing that they showed me was they redesigned the mast up and they put some more reinforcements in them. And unfortunately, I wasn't allowed to show you that. They placed more beefier struts where they felt necessary. Nord Sails is still going to be the builder, and the shape of the sails is basically the same exact one from the Nord Sails all the way back in the Vanguard days. So your Nord Sail, if it's crispy enough, will not lose its competitive edge against these new boats. And also the blades are going to be basically the same shape as the previous blades. So the one design aspect is going to still be alive and well in the ISCA sailboat. One major thing that has been changed in the previous dealer, where they put bags in the hull, the new builder Zee sailboats is returning to the venerable foam blocks, and they're going to be attached with foam. Now, the difference between these foam blocks and the previous foam blocks, it's going to be closed cell foam with closed cell foam adhesive, and it's much, much less likely to get any moisture inside the foam and weighing down the boats. Now, the foam blocks, basically, they're not there for flotation as much as they are for structural support. So when I sailed the sailboat, you could see it was light air.
All right, there's Lee sailing ISCA number 4.
I really couldn't hike it down hard because I wouldn't have done anything.
Oh no, no! Oh no! Oh no, Lee! Oh shit! Really putting his body on the line for ya.
Oh my God, I hate this.
I didn't think you were actually gonna go over. Beautiful capsize recovery.
However, I am happy to say that I'm the very first person to capsize the ISCA sailboat. So I'm just happy to be able to show you that the boat is watertight. There wasn't any water coming out of it. Yeah, it doesn't look
Nice and dry.
Yeah.
Bow up, Beckett.
Bow up. Yeah, excellent. I have to say, I actually tried to make this thing leak. Bill sailed boat number
3,
three.
which we put some inspection ports in and just kind of took a look to make sure that everything was behaving the way that we wanted it to inside.
Did you find anything when you opened it up?
No. Boat was dry. We found no cracks. Nothing came loose after a few days of big guys sailing it in breeze.
Yeah, and lifting it up on crazy things.
And lifting it up from.
Awesome. Bill was sailing. He got to sail and hike in really heavier air, about mid-teens. And if anyone is wondering how come he's, using his tiller a lot, he actually purposely was moving the tiller that much to try to damage the boat. And nothing really came loose. Nothing detrimental happened to his overuse of the tiller that day. So what do you think about the new International Sunfish Class Association sailboat? I really want to hear what you think. Please leave a comment in the comment section down below. If you have any questions, also you can leave them down below. And I read all the comments. I'm really curious on what you have to say. Now, if you know anyone who likes this video, please share it with them. And don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you know when I come out with a new video. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, check out this video right here. And I'll see you guys on the water.